Hey, y'all, want to win this guitar? Buy a raffle ticket. Take it from me. You can strum this $4,000 guitar in a honky tonk. It's signed by Billy Joe Armstrong of Green Day himself.
Hi, and we're live with Go Ape Bingo. It is June 2023, and you just saw Tommy Townsend, country singer, located in Blairsville, Georgia, advertising our Project Chimps raffle. That's right. For residents of Florida, North Carolina, and Georgia only, we have $50 tickets, and you can take a chance for a chimp by buying one to possibly win the guitar signed by Billy Joe Armstrong of Green Day, an Interceptor Pedigo bike, or a Cara Stand area rug from Mohawk Flooring, or a Blue Ridge tourism package, which includes touring Project Chimps and smashing cars at Tank Town, or a gift card from the Diamond Center. So that's all exciting. You can go to projectchimps.org/raffle and sign up. I'm going to bring on Jolene for the night. We're going to do Go Ape Bingo.
Oh, hello, Holly.
Hi, Jolene.
That raffle is so exciting. That is so exciting. I've really been wanting to get to Tanktown and drive over some cars. I was going to buy 5 or 6 tickets, but they told me that not being a U.S. citizen, I couldn't do it. And also because I'm an employee, apparently.
Yes.
Whatever.
Yes. I can't buy them either. Yeah.
So I hope everybody else will buy a bunch on our behalf. And if you win the Tanktown, maybe I can come as your guest.
I would love to do that too.
That would be lovely.
Keep in mind.
Yes, well, let's let them all know about that. Now, don't forget to get those raffle tickets, because we're going to call the winner on National Chimpanzee Day, which is only July 15th. So you don't have forever to get on that. So buy your tickets now. Yeah, that's what I always say. Buy your tickets now. Whatever we're buying them for, let's just get them. Okay, well, I'm so glad to be here. And Holly, it is also the month of Father's Day. And last month, we celebrated Mother's Day. So this month, it's only fair that we celebrate Father's Day. And I understand we have some promotions for fathers.
Yes, we have a Father's Day giveaway.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, and you could win either a set of cufflinks and tie clip for your dad as a gift, or you could win a Father's Day sponsorship for a chimp.
That comes I was going to ask, what if I want to sponsor a chimp for my dad?
Yeah, you can sponsor chimp on behalf of your dad, and you get a plushie that's got Father's Day themed.
Oh, yes. Well, my father's very into football, and I heard you have a chimp that plays football.
Yes.
I mean the plushie, not the actual.
Yes, yes. Yeah. And soccer and baseball. And we even have hockey now.
Yes, we have hockey now. Oh, so if your father's a sports fan, you can get one of those chimps. But you can get any chimp, really. Your father will just appreciate knowing that he is helping chimpanzees on his Father's Day. It'll feel like a regular Father's Day because he's helped you chimpanzees forever. So, he might as well help some of the real ones. Yeah. Absolutely. Oh, that's just wonderful. Well, I know we've got a lot to talk about tonight. And Holly, in the promos, you mentioned that one of our chimps is a father too, didn't you?
Yes. So does anybody know who that is?
Let's not tell them who. Let's not tell them who. So what I would like to do for all of our folks that are watching, let's make sure that you try and guess which of our chimps is a father. And gosh, you could always go to projectchimps.org and look in the Meet a Chimps section and maybe figure who that is. Put it in the comments, and the first person that gets it right is going to get a prize. Now, Holly, did you have a particular prize in mind for that?
I do. Let me find it.
Oh, good, good. Yeah, because you got to get something for guessing our father and honoring that chimp who's a father. I'll give you a little hint. Oh, bar tool set. That's what every father needs. You got to be able to open the booze. Yes, absolutely. So I will give you a hint, but not right now. We'll have to wait until after our first game. So what do you think, Holly? Is it time for our first bingo game?
Yes, I'll bring on I'm a banana.
Yes, let's get I'm a banana here. Otherwise, how are they going to get any balls? Oh, there she is. Hello, Ima. Hello.
I'll let you
And-
guys be.
Yes, we're doing good. Now, for many of you, you don't understand how bingo works still for some odd reason. So we're going to explain that in a second. But in the meantime, the rest of you that are not completely vacant, you can go get your cocktail ready to enjoy the evening with us. Yes. So we've got our fruity cocktails as we always do. And now we're going to explain bingo to you. So bingo is this game where you try and get 5 in a row, and it goes on a card like that. Now you get 3 cards in our game, and you'll notice right there on the top that you've got 3 little arrows. So you can tab between your 3 bingo cards. Yes. And as Ima calls out the balls, you can cover them up electronically on the game. Now, if you are not in the right place to play bingo, in just a minute, Holly is going to add that link to the comment so you can go join us for bingo. Now, you need 5 in a row. It can be up and down, side to side, or diagonally. Yes, any one of those will do. And when you know you've got it, go ahead and press the I've got bingo button at the bottom. Yeah, I've got bingo. Now, don't bother pressing that early because you won't fool us. We'll know you don't have it. Yeah. Now, while you're down there pressing buttons, you'll notice that there's some donation buttons along the bottom. So feel free to press any of those at any time too. Or just check us out at projectchimps.org to do a donation. Well, I think you know most of that Razma Schnaz. So let's go ahead and get started with bingo. Ima, I think you should take it away with a number of balls.
So if your father is still alive,
Yes.
is he 115?
My father?
Yes.
Well, you know, it's interesting because Benjamin Franklin and I were just having this discussion. We'll have more about that later. Yes, he would have to be quite aged at this point. So, yeah, because I'm up there. Yeah. I know you can't tell by my fabulous makeup, but I'm a little bit older. Yes. Okay, now you're hiding your age with those fabulous sunglasses tonight.
It was a little bright in here.
Yes,
So
I'm sure.
I needed some eye protection.
Very good. Well,
it's a little hard. It's easy.
It's hard to read the balls, isn't it? Yes. Well, grab a couple balls and get us started.
Your first ball is B8.
B8. Well, that's a good one. Let's give him another.
Your next ball is I25.
I25. Well. Oh, at least one more.
And your next ball is N37.
N37. Now, you know, I think you should give him one more so that incredibly lucky person who can already get bingo can call it out.
And your next ball is N42.
N42. I don't think that'll work with those combination of balls. But nonetheless, keep track. And don't worry, because it's at the top of your screen there if you're in the social bingo space playing bingo with us. Now, if you're just watching from YouTube or from some other connection, that's fine. Just feel free to make comments. Check us out at projectchimps.org to hear about all the things we're talking about. Okay. Now, what we like to do in the first game is introduce our chimps that have birthdays this month. So we'll be introducing, yes, happy birthday. We'll be introducing the June birthday chimps.
So
but
they're Gemini?
I guess it depends on what part of June they're born, doesn't it? Yes. Some of our late Juners, I don't think. No, they won't be. Yes.
Would it be a Cancer then?
I suppose so.
Gemini
yes.
Cancer.
You know, yeah, kind of like you, Ima. You're a sort of a Cancer, aren't you? Yes, that's what I thought. Well, I mean, that's what your father said.
I took care of the brown spots already.
Okay, I see. Okay, very good. Well, you know what, Ima? Let's give him a couple more before we get into those birthday chips.
I do need a little bit of Botox up here, though, because I got some cracking in the peel.
Yes, well, you know, at your age, it's surprised you have any appeal at all.
Your next ball is G58.
G58. G58. Another one.
Your next ball is B14.
B14. Now listen to me calling out the balls. Like that helps at all. Like it's not right there on your screen for you. Nonetheless, you know, I have to make my presence here, you know, meaningful and worthwhile. So I'm going to keep calling them out.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, let's get into our birthday chimp, shall we?
Yeah.
Our first birthday chimp is Kate. Kate Kate is mother too, so we mentioned her last time. There's Kate. She's adorable. Now, Kate hasn't been with us that long. No, she came to the sanctuary on June 8th, 2022. So it's her 1-year anniversary. Well, welcome, Kate. I hope you've had a good first year at Project Chimps. Yes. Now, her actual birthday is this Saturday on June 10th. So remember, June 10th, Kate needs a gift. Okay. Now, what gift should we get, Kate? Well,
Juice.
I know most of them like juice, right? Well, we do have that on our wish list, but Kate has a very odd request. She would like basketballs. I don't know. And it says it's not because she likes to dribble, which she does. I've seen her. Ooh, it's all the time. Yeah. It's because she likes them for nesting. Oh, yes, she builds her nap space with basketballs. She's a strange gal, but we love her.
It's the rough texture of the balls.
Suppose so. Speaking of balls, why don't we give them a couple more?
Your next ball is I-20. I-20.
I-20. I wish.
Your next ball is I-28.
I-28. We're going through those numbers. Yes. Now, if you haven't noticed, I'm set up with a lovely fruity cocktail, but I'm also hydrating. It's always a good idea. Always a good idea. Okay. So I'm a one more, and then I'll tell them just a little more about Kate before we move on. Oh, yes. Hydrate. Yes.
Your next ball is B5.
B5. B5. Wonderful. So it is Kate's birthday, as I said, on Saturday. Now, Kate is a low-ranking female in her group, but she does love to build her nests, whether it's out of basketballs or toys or blankets, or maybe some paper and boxes. All of things that are on our wish list, because our chimps, they love to nest. Yeah, usually a few times a day, obviously at night, but also they like a good nap in the middle of the day, and they'll build themselves a nice nest. Yes, they rebuild their nests each time they're ready to have a little sleep. Yeah, I just dropped down on the couch. I'm good to go. Yep. Okay, Ima, ball me.
Your next ball is I-29.
I-29.
And your next ball is I-18.
I-18. Oh, lovely.
I-18.
I-18. Okay, well, all right. I guess that means I have to move on to the next birthday chimp.
Yeah.
Got it right here.
Birthday.
Oh, yes. Our next birthday chimp is Harriet, a very social chimp. I mean, she does not hesitate to be friendly with all the members of her group in Chateau, even the rowdy boys that are there, the teenage boys. There's Harriet. You can see she's a little rough and tumble. Yeah, nothing holds her back. Yeah, she's wonderful. So there's Miss Harriet. Now, Harriet's strongest relationship is in her group with her group mate, Betty. Oh, and there's Harriet with our own Holly. Yes, hanging at the window, giving a big hello. Hello. Very nice. Okay. Well, I have a lot more about Harriet, but it sounds like you guys need another ball.
Your next ball is N34.
N34? Fabulous. How about one more?
You know, we've not had a single O yet.
I know.
Your next ball is N43.
N43. Oh, wonderful. Well, I hope some of you are getting close. Now, I should mention that Harriet, as Amber says, has the cutest freckles. And also, she and Betty are often within sight of each other while out ranging in the habitat. Yep, they often come back together for dinner time after they've been strolling in the sun. They have a good time. Yes. So Harriet's a sweetheart. And she also knows that Betty, who she knows sometimes that she has to give Betty a little bit of help when the males get a little too rambunctious and they start to get out of hand. Harriet's there to support her bud. So we're happy to hear that. Yep. Now, Harriet also likes to make her nests, but she's also found often on the tree platforms, just dozing there among the leaves and having a good time. Yeah, if you've never been out to Project Chimps to do the tour, I recommend it. You can see in those windows like you saw with Holly, and maybe you'll see them up there on the big platforms high up in the trees. Yes, yes. All right, Ima, I think they need another.
Your next ball is, we got an O. O67.
Oh, 67. Oh, 67. Yeah, one more.
Your next ball is N36.
N36. Oh, hang on a second. I'm getting a phone call. Let's see. Hello. Oh, it's Holly. Not the Holly we've been talking to. The Holly, the caregiver. I believe it's Holly Suboyuyi. No, she's what? Oh, Holly Sobrique. No? Okay, well, we'll get it. Anyway, Holly wanted to let us know that Harriet is her favorite chimp. Yes, and what? Wiggles. You call her Wiggles. Oh, well, is that because her body moves around? Yes, her body does wiggle a lot, but that's not why. No, she gets excited and wiggles, but she knows how to wiggle her ears. Yes, Holly is telling me she knows how to wiggle her ears. That's adorable, Holly. Oh my goodness, that's wonderful. Oh, what? Oh, you have something else. Well, go right ahead. It's not like I'm hosting a show or anything. Okay. Oh, Holly says not only does she like to wiggle her ears, but she will pin them back when she's ready to play. Oh, that is wonderful, Holly. Thanks. And let's hear it for our new manager of husbandry, Miss Holly Subi. Yay. Thank you.
Guess what, Jolene? This Holly has a video of Harriet wiggling.
Even better,
yay.
we're going to get to
Yeah.
see those ears.
Want to
Well,
see it?
Sure. I'm
Yes,
sure
please.
Holly So Be It will be happy too. Yes.
Okay, I'll show.
Oh, so you can tell her mood just by how her ears are going. I see. Oh, well, we're back on. Let me let you go, Holly. Bye. Okay, well, that's wonderful. Wasn't that adorable? Yes, that little miss. Oh, Harriet, she's a sweetheart. Now, her birthday is on the 15th, so make sure you have a gift ready. I'm going to let them know what they can give her, but why don't you give them a gift with, a couple more balls?
Your next ball is N40. N40.
N40. Wonderful. One more.
And your next ball is I-17.
I-17. Yeah, it's always good to give them balls in pairs. Yeah.
There we go.
Okay. Now, Harriet's birthday, as I said, is on the 15th. And she will be 20 years old this year. Ooh, that's a landmark. Don't worry about 21. Chimps drink whenever they want, so that's not an important one. But 20 is a good one. And Harriet goes bananas for raisins. Bananas for raisins. Yeah, that's what it says there. Bananas for raisins. Okay, I don't know who writes this. It's certainly not me.
Well, the writers are on strike.
That's true. That could be the problem. Well, Harriet does have some specific gift requests in her wish list. She really likes sunflower seeds. So those are great for scatter. You noticed Harriet and her buddies picking stuff up around the area, out of the wading pool. Yes, they like to collect scatter because that's a natural instinct for them. So our caregivers like to scatter their lunch around so that they can kind of forage for it like they would do in the wild. So why don't you get Harriet some sunflower seeds and she can do some foraging for her birthday? Yeah. Let's forage for a couple more balls.
Your next ball is N45.
N45. N45. Okay.
And your next ball is O72.
O72. Now, you can get our sunflower seeds for Harriet off of our wish list, or if you'd rather, you can just get them from your favorite bird supplier. That's fine too. Your favorite birdseed supplier is, like you do, your favorite birdseed supplier.
Like Costco.
Favorite birdseed supplier?
Costco.
No, I was thinking of James. James is my favorite. Yes. How you have a favorite birdseed supplier, like your favorite supplier, your favorite carpet raker, your favorite psycho massage therapist. I don't mean a psycho that does massage therapy. I mean a therapist that will give you a massage while you're talking. Yeah. Speaking of giving, I need some more balls.
Your next ball is G48.
G48? That's what I was hoping for. Oh, wonderful.
Your next ball is I-27.
I-27. Wonderful. No bingos yet. Let us know in the comments if you've got a particular one you're looking for. We won't give it to you, but we like to know. Yeah. We like to see what you're waiting for so we can point and laugh. Okay. Well, I mentioned earlier that you're looking for the father. Yes, our special guy, our Father's Day chimp, our only father at the sanctuary. And I told you I'd give you a hint. So here's your first hint. Our father has several children here. And one of them is his son, Kennedy. Yes, Kennedy is his son. So maybe that'll help you figure it out. Ooh, I don't know, maybe. Okay, so go look for that answer and post it in the comments. And while you're looking,
I'll have to Google that.
Google. Oh, look, there's Kennedy, his son. So yeah, maybe you can find Kennedy and ask him. I think he's on the Instagrams. He doesn't do Facebook. He's too young. Yeah. Okay. Well, Ima. Oh, we don't say that around the chimps. We don't want to give them any ideas. Yeah. Okay. Let's get a couple balls.
Your next ball is B15.
B15. Lovely. B15.
Your next ball is G55.
G55. Wonderful. Well, you know what? I'm feeling generous. Let's give them one more.
Your next ball is B1.
B1. The most important vitamin. Okay. Well, so that brings us to our next chimp. So what's another chimp that's having a birthday? Well, I'll tell you since you asked. It's Xanadu. Yes, Xanadu. Yeah. Now, she's a mother, so you might have heard about her last month, too. There's Miss Xana. She's got a daughter here at Project Chimps, Miss Latricia. Yeah, so Xana has a daughter. Yeah, Latricia. Now, Xana is a very patient and quiet chimp. She observes everything, she makes a mental note. Yeah, not that vacant stare, Ima, that you give us occasionally. No, she's actually thinking. Yeah. So there's Miss Xana. More to come on Miss Xana. But in the meantime, I think you need another ball.
Your next ball is G47.
There it is, G47.
G47.
Now, Xana's birthday is on the 19th. Yes, she's a June birthday on the 19th. And she loves building nests. And she's often found starting yet a new one. So what would Xana like for a gift? Well, you guessed it. She needs more fleece blankets to build nests. Go check out our wish list in case you have missed that so far. Yeah. Okay, so that's Xana. She spits on humans during play, by the way. Yeah, her caregivers are not a huge fan of that, but a lot of chimps think that's cute. So we've gotten over it. She loves to go out in the habitat too. Did you know that? Yeah, she loves it. Many of our chimps enjoy it, but strangely, many do not either. I think it's because they've been in a lab for a while. So sometimes, they just want to stay inside where it's nice and cool or warm in the winter and just relax on the patio, listening to the other chimps. Yep.
And
okay.
And that cool jazz sound.
Yes, musicians come out and play for them. If you're a musician and you want to play for the chimps, we can arrange that. Yes, we can. All right. In the meantime, let's arrange for a couple more balls for you. What do you think of that?
Your next ball is B7.
B7. Okay. All right. Very good.
Oh, I got one more up.
Oh, okay.
One more in the queue.
Yes, let's hit it.
B2.
Somebody's got to be getting close on those B's alone, I would think. How many people are playing bingo? Raise your hands. Okay. I don't see that many of you. Raise them higher. Okay. We'll work on it. Okay. Don K. And we've got another winner, too. Oh, we got two winners.
We have two winners.
Okay, who's your winner in bingo?
Jill Nielsen from Morganton, Georgia.
Oh, I'm so excited. My earrings are popping off. Well, Jill, congratulations for winning. And I should point out, we have another winner, too. Our trivia question of who our father is was won by Dan K. He says it's Ronald, and he's correct. Oh, and by the way, Amber Camacho was giving another hint there. Ronald is also the father of Buttercup and Charisse. Okay. Now, Holly has just reminded us that Jill Nielsen has won the window cling and the magnet. Yes, our wonderful car magnet. These items are available in our gift shop and online. Yes, it's some of the items you can get online as well. So check those out. Yes, check them out. If you can't get to them by coming to our gift shop and you didn't win them, then go to projectchimps.org shop and purchase them there. Congratulations to Jill. Congratulations to Ronald. Now, Ronald, Dan, who knew it was Ronald, don't forget to let us know your contact information, particularly your mailing address, so we can get that wonderful bar set off to you. Let's hear it for Dan. Yay. Oh, well done, everybody. Well done. Now, we do have one other birthday chimp left. I will mention him later on. Yes, we have time to get to that. And we'll talk about Ronald and his fatherhood a little bit later as well. Because, now that we've finished our first game, what is it time for? Well, it's a time for a commercial, of course. Holly, have you got something for us? Stamping.
Hello, it's me, Jolene Goodall, with another chimp fact. Now, don't worry, I've checked this one out with our caregivers, and they assure me that it's correct. Did you know chimps are frugivores? It's true. That means their diet mainly includes fruits. And some of the fruits they like to eat include apples, bananas. Yes, it's true, bananas. And why not get one of these wonderful banana flasks for your own diet? I recommend it. Not a drinker? Good for you. Then why not get a squishy banana? They're great for stress, and they even smell a little like a banana. Or maybe you're looking for a different kind of gift. How about a banana dog bed? They come in 2 sizes, so even your cat can enjoy it.
Oh, yes, that's wonderful. There's some more good things that are in a gift shop. Come by and pick them out. Oh, yes. She is a fabulous actress. I would hire her if I were you. Yes. Yeah, she can support, she can promote anything that you want. Yeah. Okay, well, congratulations to our first few winners. And I wanted to bring Holly back so we can talk about some things.
Sure.
Now, hi, Holly. Now,
Hi.
that wonderful spokesperson there, she was talking about all of our banana products. And, with I'm a Banana here as well, I think it's important that we mention something really special that's coming up. It's Bananarama time.
All right.
Some of you remember Bananarama, our first live stage show at Dad's Garage in 2019. It was fabulous. There were drag queens. There was burlesque. It was something special. Now, it is an adult night, so don't bring the kids to this one. No, this is just for the adults to have a really good time. We're going to be doing it again, Bananarama 2. This time, it's just for fun. Yes, so Bananarama 2 is going to be happening at the Lionheart Theater this time on August 11th and 12th. 2 nights. 2 nights. Fabulous. 2 special nights, yes. Because, why not? Because it is Bananarama 2. So we have to have it on 2 nights. There are VIP tickets and regular tickets available. If you can't make it, you can purchase a ticket to be there in spirit, and you'll get a link to a video of it after the fact. So you can still enjoy it. Yeah. And you can still support the chimps, which is most important. We'll talk a little bit more about that because we need to bring on our special guest. Yes, we do. It's time for our guest. Now, the reason it's important that he's here with Bananarama coming up is he was on our first Bananarama. Yes, it's time for Mike Schatz.
Hi.
Hello, Mike. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, my goodness. It looks like you're coming to us from an old-timey radio studio.
I am. It's an old-timey radio station, and we're here to tell you the news. I'm kidding.
Oh, he's frozen up for a minute. Dear.
Oh, no.
Oh, there he is. Yes. Just like an old-timey radio station.
Just like an old-timey radio.
Yeah, the signal's a little iffy there. Yes. Well, it's wonderful to see you, Mike. I'm so glad you could join us this month and talk a little bit about what's going on for Project Chimps. Now, as I was saying, you were a big supporter by performing in our first Bananarama. Isn't that right?
I had such a good time. It was a crazy show. And I play country songs that are kind of not safe for work, but if you didn't know what they meant, they were just beautiful country songs. So,
and isn't that the way with country?
Right.
Yeah. Well, Mike, now how did you get involved with Project Chimps to begin with, to even be there on the stage with us?
Amber Nash, the great Amber Nash.
Oh, yes.
she's a member of Dad's Garage too, and she's a big supporter of Project Chimps. And so she asked me to do the show, and Ashley asked me to do tonight's show too.
Well, that's wonderful, and I'm so glad you said yes to both. We love having you with us. Yes.
Yeah.
Now, you mentioned Dad's Garage, which is where Bananarama was the first time.
That's
now,
right.
Do you spend a lot of time there?
I do. So Dad's has an ensemble group. I've been in the ensemble since 2007. So.
Oh. So you're naturally funny then.
A lot of jokes, yeah.
Yes. I've been called unnaturally funny. Yes.
No, I was glad you got some laughs out of me while you were while I was in the backstage there.
I hope it was intentional because I'm not always trying for them.
Look, I really want a banana dog bed, by the way.
Oh, we have plenty. Aren't they fabulous? Yes.
Yeah, I actually want to, if I could, maybe I don't have a dog, so maybe I could get like 2 or 3 of them and make a bed just for me, like sew them together or something.
Absolutely. It's a great napping nest. And it's better than basketballs, no matter what that Kate says.
Kate definitely, I think that's because her birthday's right around the NBA Finals.
It could be. Maybe she's just an obsessed fan.
If you sew those beds together, you can make giant shoes.
Yes, you could make shoes out of them. That would be good too.
That's a good idea too.
Yes.
They'd be nice and comfortable.
Leave it time.
We should tell Kate that she can get one of those basketball sponsorships for her dad. Yeah. If she's so inclined. Well, Mike, I'm so glad you're here tonight.
Yeah.
Now, as I mentioned, we're going to be doing Bananarama again, and I'm sure you have very fond memories of the tremendous amount of money we tried to raise for chimps.
I do, and I actually bought a hoodie sweatshirt there too.
A
hoodie, and I still wear it to this day.
Fabulous. We know we have them in new colors now, so get another.
Yeah, that's great.
And if you haven't got your Project Chimps hoodie, well, get on that. Those are available too. Now, Mike, since you brought it up, as you did, I have to ask you, what are you doing on August 12th?
Well, I would love to play. I'd love to play a couple of songs for you.
We'd love to have you on August 12th. Do you hear that, everybody? He said it. He said it. We're going to hold him to it. So plan on coming to see it on August 11th or 12th. But if you really want to see Mike, you're going to have to come on the 12th because he's going to be singing on the 12th. So
I can do a little. I've been working on a little song for you while I've been backstage. If you want me to share it for you.
Be fabulous.
Let me try that. All right. I actually bought a costume for it.
Well, that seems appropriate. Yes.
There you go.
Dan.
Right.
Oh, yes.
Oh, okay. Now he's a country singer.
Let's see if I can make this work.
I'm so glad you happen to have a guitar there.
Jolene, 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 Jolene. Why don't you pull them bingo numbers for me? Jolene, 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 Jolene. Everyone else should donate to Project Chimpanzee.
Yay!
Yes. Oh my God, that's fabulous. Oh, that's a lovely song. And to think you came up with it just in the few minutes before the show. Oh my God. You are not the first person that's written a song about me. Dolly Parton wrote a song about me too. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Yes, she did. It's called 9 to 5. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I got
like
a
yours
song about
better.
that too.
Oh, yes. Okay. Well, I like yours better anyway.
Okay.
Oh, yes. Mike, to be such a strong performer here in the Atlanta area, how long have you been in Atlanta or nearby?
You know what? My dad moved down here when CNN first started. He was one of the very first anchormen at CNN in 1980. So we moved down here from Detroit.
Wow.
And so I've been here for a long time.
I'm from Toledo, Ohio. And my
Yes.
parents are from Detroit.
Yes, so
Oh,
Ima
yeah.
has that connection. Yeah.
I'm from Grosse Pointe. So
Oh, yeah.
Oh, very good. Oh my goodness. Oh, yes. Well, nobody is a native anymore of anywhere, are they?
that's
Yeah.
true. But when I moved down here, Sandy Springs was all kudzu.
Yes.
And there was no such thing as anything beyond on 400 beyond Sandy Springs.
Yeah.
So I'm as kind of native to Atlanta as you can be, probably.
Yeah, pretty good. Yes, that's quite some time. I agree. Now, I'm not a native either, No, of course not. I grew up in England with my sister Jane. Yes.
Of course.
She pioneered the whole chimp work thing. But I think I'm doing just fine too. I mean, look, Project Chimps invited me, not her, to be their honorary spokesperson. Yes.
Have you ever
Yeah.
met Jane's husband?
I have not.
Mm.
No, I haven't.
Yeah,
No,
he's-
Jane doesn't talk to me a lot. I don't know why.
Okay.
I don't know why. I keep asking her about chimps and she says, no, Jolene, that's wrong. So, I just stopped asking. Yeah. Project Chimps, that's how they connected with me. I was at Jolene's house one day and somehow mail must have gone astray. I was at Jane's house. Yes, that's correct. Yes. All right. Enough of the cocktails. Let's switch to water. Okay. Yes, I was at Jane's house one day and I guess mail had gone astray because there on her sideboard was a letter that said, Miss Goodall, we would love to have you come to Project Chimps and help out. Now, I don't know how Jane got a hold of that. Obviously, they were looking for me to help, so I couldn't say no. Yes. Yes.
Oh,
and I've had a wonderful time ever since.
Your sister's Jane Goodall. I thought it was Jane Tarzan, me Tarzan. You
No.
Okay,
No, that was just my movie
I'm so
role.
sorry, Jolene.
Yeah, no, that was my movie role. That's when I played Cheetah. Yes.
Okay, got it.
Yes.
That's good.
Yes.
See, now that makes sense. Okay.
Yes, indeed. Yeah. No. Jane is my much older sister. Much older. Yes. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Yeah. And Jane, as you know, she's been studying chimps in Africa for quite some time.
That's right.
Now, when I decided that I would go down that path too, I realized, well, Jane's already staked out a claim to Africa. So I'm going to study chimps in Australia. Yes, it was a good time. Well, mostly a good time. The problem, of course, was, what's wrong with studying chimps in Australia? No chimps in Australia.
No chimps in
No.
Australia.
Oh, well. I wish somebody had told me.
I watched your sister's documentary, the recent one. I was on a plane and I kind of ugly cried on the plane watching it.
Was it when Graybeard died? Because that's what gets me every time.
It's the whole, just how amazing she is and how she views the world. And I think the person next to me thought I was having a nervous breakdown.
Yes, well, no, it's so true. It is so true. I mean, Jane taught me everything I know. Unfortunately, I was not paying attention. But nonetheless, I do my best. I refer to
hold your own here.
Yeah. Oh, look, there's messages from friends of Mike's. Yes, Mike, you have a fan base here on Bingo as well. Fred McFarland says, shots! I don't know if he's speaking to you or if he just wants us to drink more.
He might just be screaming in German. You never know.
It could be. It could be. That would be normal for Fred. Okay. Yeah.
Georgia is also watching.
Oh, yes. Okay. Well, hello to Fred and Georgia McFarland. Big fans of Mr. Mike Schatz. I'm so glad you're here. There's also a question from Mandy. Where do we buy tickets to Bananarama 2? The first one was so much fun. Very good, Mandy. Yes, it was. Now, our tickets are available already, but we don't have the links out for you to get to that site yet. But they're coming very, very soon, within the next week. So watch projectchimps.org for that, or any of your social medias, because we put up the stuff all the time. And maybe if she has the ability to do so, maybe Holly can provide a link in the comments. I'm not sure if she has that ready or not. If she can, she will. Mm-hmm.
Hey, so like every great sequel, does Bananarama 2 have like a colon name, like Bananarama 2 blank?
Electric Boogaloo.
We wanted to call it Bananarama 2 Electric Boogaloo, but everybody said, "What's that?"
Yeah. Yeah.
These people have no sense of history. No sense.
Yeah, no, that's we.
And then I was all for Bananarama 2, not without my grape juice. Also turned down, I'm afraid. So we are stuck with Bananarama 2. This time it's for fun. And that has 2 exclamation marks because, it's Bananarama 2. Yeah. So, yeah, I know it's not as good as Electric Boogaloo, but then what has ever been as good as that subtitle?
Nothing has ever been that good.
Well, no,
I
think actually probably the one that beat them out was Too Fast, Too Furious.
There you go.
Which I also suggested for Bananarama 2, but they wouldn't take up on that one either.
Yeah. Banana pun and Too Fast, Too Furious.
Right. Yeah, well, that's how you get brown spots on your banana.
The banana strikes back.
The banana strikes back. Oh, Mandy, where were you when we were at the planning meeting?
Yeah, Banana Strikes Back. I like that.
That is a good one. Yes. Yeah, that's a great sequel. Now, guys, since we missed it for the second one, maybe we'll have a naming contest for the third one.
Oh, there's a
Ooh.
third one.
Yes. Well, of course, there's a third
Play
one.
that?
We haven't picked a date or a theater yet, but of course, there's a third one.
There you go.
Maybe Mike will be in that one too. That would be fabulous.
I'm here.
More walnuts. Yes, Amber, that's correct. That's a very good title too.
Yeah, but the Lionheart Theater was nice enough to donate all their space to us.
Yes, they were. So let's hear it for Lionheart. Yes. And for
You could-
Dad's Garage, who sponsored the first one. Yes.
You could
We
do
love our
a,
local theater.
You could do like a Bananarama 2 Space Jam kind of in honor of Kate, or in honor of Kate, right? Like,
Yes.
And that features basketballs.
Yes, and basketballs
So
for
you get
Kate.
Kate.
Yes, I get it. Yes. No,
Yeah.
we were right there, but I know you'll catch up eventually. Yes. No worries. No worries. It's good. Oh, look, there's the link for Bananarama 2 tickets. Oh, and by the way, if you're feeling especially generous, we're looking for sponsors for Bananarama 2 too. You know, the Lionheart is famous for their dessert at intermission that comes with the ticket, and we're hoping to do that for Bananarama as well. Probably banana cream pie, I would think. But whatever it ends up being, we're looking for a sponsor to take care of desserts for the show. So maybe you'd like to do that. Yeah. So you can come. You can enjoy the tickets, or you can be a sponsor. Check in with us. You know, if you have any questions about anything we're talking about here, because you just can't make sense of it, just drop us a line at Project Chimps at our events line, which, you know, some people are going to be putting up there soon. Oh, that's a good suggestion too. Maybe the dessert could be Banana Foster. I don't know. Jolene and Open Flame just don't mix very well.
There's too much hairspray.
Too much hairspray. Yeah. Too much hair.
It's dangerous.
So, Mike, what other projects are you working on right now?
Well, so my day job is I work with Primrose Schools, and we are I do a lot of work with puppets, which is fun. And I also I'm doing a lot of shows with Dad's Garage, which is always great. I'm trying to record a comedy album of my country songs. Called Dirty Songs for Clean People, and hopefully that'll find its way into stores near you, if stores exist by the time I'm finished.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike, I'll be happy to carry some of those. I don't know, will they be CDs still at that?
Yeah, I'm gonna do CDs and cassettes.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we'll be happy to carry some of those at the shop right there at Project Chimps, because I think
feel like if Taylor Swift can do it, I can do it. So
yes, exactly. Well, that sounds good. Well, what shows should we look for at Dad's Garage that we'll see you in? Because maybe we'd like.
Well,
to come out
actually,
and see you.
next weekend, it's called Viviana Bardot's party, and it's a couple of burlesque shows. 10:30 on Friday and Saturday night, and then I'm hosting my own show on July 21st. It's the Reverse Cowboy Variety Hour.
My goodness, that sounds fabulous.
Yeah.
All right, so everybody don't forget to get those tickets as well, because you know Bananarama's 2 months away. In the meantime, you're gonna want to go to Dad's and see some shows.
Yeah.
And see our fabulous board of directors member Amber Nash, as well as Mike Schatz.
She's the best.
Yes, and I understand she and Viviana are close.
They're very close. They're very close.
Yes. Yeah, Viviana hosted our last Bananarama for those that weren't there. Yes.
Yeah,
she was quite good. Yeah.
Mike, do you do sock puppets, or what kind of puppets do you do?
All kinds of puppets.
Is it kind of like this, or
marionettes?
There you go.
It's all different kinds of puppets, all different characters. So
we're actually going to Center for Puppetry Arts tomorrow.
Yes.
Oh,
yes, because
really?
we like
See their
puppets
new
too.
show.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, it's an old show that they're redoing.
Here's what I describe that as. Like when I work with puppeteers, there are like when you play golf or tennis and you're like, I guess I'm pretty good at this, and then you see a professional golfer or a professional tennis player, it's like, oh, I'm terrible at this. That's what puppeteering is like. It's so weird when you see an actual trained puppeteer put on a puppet, and it's almost like, you know, it's you don't even look at the person. So it's really great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes. I understand what you mean, because you know, I was really impressed with my chimp knowledge until I met some of our caregivers at Project Chimp and realized I had no idea. Did you know chimps can't swim? I had no idea. No, they sink like a rock, it turns out. I still wish I hadn't paid for that pool at the Habitat. Yeah.
There you go.
Oh well. Yeah.
I've been trying to. Before I came on, I was trying to wiggle my ears for about 20 minutes. So it is that everybody notices that stuff.
We'll have to get Harriet to give us lessons. Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Yeah,
very good.
I
Yes.
can wiggle my peel, but that's it.
I thought you were going to say something else. Okay. Okay. Well, okay, Mike. So, we have a good question. Mike, what is your favorite medium? Puppetry or not puppetry?
Oh. Well, no, I appreciate puppetry. I love playing music. I really do. It's my favorite thing to do. And sometimes it's because when I'm playing songs and people are paying attention, I'm like, this is crazy. This is so it's so I did a big show in Vermont once, and it was at a theater owned by one of the members of Fish, the band.
Oh, yes.
And I was singing this ridiculous, kind of pretty dirty song, but beautiful. And the whole crowd was holding up their phones, lighting their phones. And I thought, there's nothing in my lifetime that should have led me to this moment. So I love playing music. I think it's it's just so fun for me to kind of write songs and then play them. So I'm so excited to go to Bananarama 2.
Yes.
And play songs because it's really my favorite thing to do. And I might bring a puppet, who knows?
When did you start playing music? Was it always like were you musically inclined as a child, or did it come
No, this
later
is a horrible story actually, but my dad the first song I ever wrote, and my dad was a newsman. So my dad found the lyrics that I wrote, and in front of my sisters who were older than me, he read the lyrics to the song in a newsman voice. And it was a love song. I was in love with someone in 8th grade, and he read it, and I was like, Dad, no.
Wait a minute. Was your father William Shatner?
He was close. I actually teared up when I watched Anchorman 2 because I was like, that's my father. But we were I didn't play for a long time, and then I actually wrote a song for someone that I had a huge crush on in college, and I played the song for her over the phone. This is pre-internet, obviously, and when I finished playing the song, she was like, it was a song called "Crying in Kentucky" because her dad lived in Chicago and her mom lived in Atlanta, and I was like, how's your summer been? She's like, well, it's hard having divorced parents. I was crying in Kentucky, and I was like, hold it right there. That's a country song. And so I wrote a song for her. So my first song was probably in college, where I was like, I wrote the song, I wrote the lyrics, I played the guitar, and I didn't win the girl. That wasn't in the cards.
Oh, well, that's okay. It happens that way sometimes.
It does, yeah.
Yes.
Taylor Swift sings a lot of songs about not getting the boy either. So
that's true, right? I mean, it's
fine.
Well, Mike, it sounds like you need to create a puppet character that plays music.
That's right. That would be the perfect world.
Oh, Fred McFarland has a question for you. What's your favorite memory of Cat's Paw? Well, now this sounds like a story.
Huh.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. Well, do y'all remember Peebo Bryson?
Yes. He sang the title track to Beauty and the Beast. Of course I remember.
That's right. And so that's right. So this Cat's Paw was a production company. It was a recording studio, and they had all kinds of people coming through all the time. This was like back in the day of like unplugged concerts, like when everybody'd be like unplugged. And so we had all these crazy, huge bands coming into our studio, and then just different people recording commercials and songs and all this stuff. And I was, just out of college. I had no idea like the etiquette of like, don't ask anybody to do anything for you. And so I was like, hey, Peebo, it's my birthday, which is actually June 6th. And so,
happy birthday! You're a birthday chimp too. Okay.
And so Peebo, I was sitting in a room, and then he's on the other side of the class, and I was like, "Hey, Peebo, that was really great. Could you it's my birthday. And so Peebo Bryson sang the most beautiful rendition of Happy Birthday to me. And it was just like, wow, that's about as good as it gets.
That is fabulous. Oh my goodness.
And then you were fired the next day.
Oh yeah, that was it. They were like, when I walked
How
out of the room, they're
dare
like,
you.
here's a box, go put all your stuff in the box and leave the building.
People has asked that you never speak to him again.
Yes.
Oh, that's wonderful. And so what is Cat's Paw for those of us that are not in the know?
So Cat's Paw was back in the day. So the owner of the company was named Doug Paul, and Doug and Sharon Paul. And Doug was the voice of everything. He was the voice of like American Express and Coca-Cola and every show, like back in the day when there were like promos for commercials. So he'd be like, coming up next, Seinfeld. And so he just did all of that. And he was a gazillionaire. And so he, instead of like going to other studios, he just decided to own his own recording studio. And so within that, he started the way I actually got my voiceover career started was people were just like coming in and doing commercials there all the time. And I did a Band-Aid commercial, and all they wanted me to say was, ouch. And I got on the mic and I was like, ouch. And they were like, that's really good. You sounded really convincing. I was like, it's easy to me. So it was just a really fun recording studio. I don't think it's open anymore, but it was a really cool place.
Well, that's so sad. Well, some of us are just natural talents that are given at our God-given profession. Yeah.
That's true.
Yes, it's true. It's true. But oh my goodness, Mike, that is so fabulous. Say that?
I took up too much of your time. I'm sorry.
Oh God, no, this was fabulous. And actually, I was going to ask you, we do need to move on to our next segment shortly. But before we do that, I just wanted to ask you if you have any shout outs or any other things you'd like to share. Our audience is really enjoying you.
I would just, I love Project Chimps. I was so proud to be a part of the first show at Bananarama. I feel like it would be cheating for me to enter the contest for the guitar.
Oh no, go for it,
really
please.
Like the guitar,
because that's money for
my problem is I'm left-handed, so I couldn't use it anyway. But
yes, but you could hang it on the wall.
That's true.
Look, there's my Les Paul signed by Billy Joe.
I've known that during over the years of the pandemic, I've noticed that all middle-aged white men have guitars hanging on the wall behind them in all my Zoom calls.
You don't want to be left out.
No, I can't do that. So yeah, you're probably right.
But honestly, I don't think it's about the guitar anyway. Who doesn't want to drive a tank and shoot things and run over things?
I didn't know about that one.
Yes, you get the Blue Ridge tourist package, which includes a stay at Project Chimps in our Airbnb and a day at Tank Town. I believe you get to drive over things in big tanks and shoot things. It sounds fabulous. You also get a tour at Project Chimps.
Does Tank Town coincide with Oktoberfest? Does it become like this whole...
Oh, that would be great, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
But hopefully Tank Town before Oktoberfest and not the other way around.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yes.
Fair enough.
Okay. Well, that sounds good. Well, Mike, thank you so much for being here. And, we have you recorded saying you're going to be at Bananarama. So you're stuck now.
I'm stuck now.
And we love that. So everybody say a big thank you and hello to Mike and goodbye. And we'll talk to him soon. Yes. Oh, there he just went quick. Okay. Well, that's wonderful. Oh, Holly, what a wonderful guest. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
To find him for us. Oh, he's a treat. Oh, he's just a treat. Now, Jolene, that's me, by the way. I am almost out of cocktails. Do you have anything else I could drink?
I have this very lovely beer.
And look, it's in a Project Chimps souvenir glass. Now, if you wanted a beer in a Project Chimps souvenir glass, I wonder how you could get one. I have an idea. Holly. I believe we are having a Cheers for Chimps event at Tucker Brewing Company here in the Atlanta metro area. Tucker.
On Saturday, June 24th.
Saturday, June 24th.
Yeah, from 2 to 8, 2 in the
Oh,
afternoon.
wonderful.
And we have music at 6:30 too. So
Yes, I heard Miss Cherie Jones is playing.
yes,
She has a wonderful sound. She has a wonderful sound.
she
And with
does.
us there from 2 to 8, you could just drop in whenever you want, right?
Mhm.
You
Yes.
get this glass.
Yeah, you get the glass. So for your $25 ticket, in case we missed this part for you, for your $25 ticket, you get your souvenir glass to keep. You get your first pour of beer for free, and you get a chocolate bar. Oh,
Mhm.
and by the way, we're going to give you a coaster so you don't make a mess. And it has a picture of our fabulous chimp, Lindsay, on it. So you're going to want that too. All right. So come on out. You can pre-purchase your tickets, or you can buy them when you get to Tucker Brewing. We'll be there all day to help you out. We'll talk to you about our chimps. We'll have some merchandise available in case you want something. Oh, look, Mandy's already bought tickets. I hope that's for Bananarama and Cheers for Chimps.
And the raffle.
And the raffle. Yeah, that would be great. Yeah, it's a ticket kind of week, guys. So get out there and buy tickets because you've only got 2 weeks until Cheers for Chimps and only 2 months until Bananarama. What did I miss, Holly?
If you go to that link, projectchimps.org/visit, and find the picture with the Cheers for Chimps, the blue picture says Cheers for Chimps.
Lovely.
And then you can book tickets for Tucker, or you can also in August we have Cheers for Chimps at Granddaddy Mims. So Tucker is just outside of Atlanta, and Granddaddy Mims is in Blairsville.
Oh, so you can make a road trip.
Mhm.
Wherever you are, you can make a road trip
Yeah.
to one or the other, and then the other will be local for you. So you can do both. Beer in June, whiskey in August. What else could you ask for?
July.
Yeah. Is it July? I'm sorry.
July.
Oh, Mims in July. Okay. Oh, that's right, because Bananarama's in August.
Yes.
Yeah. That's when you're going to eat banana cream pie. Okay.
Banana
Yeah.
Foster.
Well, maybe. I don't know about that one. That sounds dangerous.
We don't want to burn the VIP area.
No. Yeah. But check out all of our events at projectchimps.org/visit. And I know the link isn't up there quite yet, but I'm pretty sure Holly's going to have the link to Bananarama tickets up there pretty soon. So that's another place you can go for that. If you didn't make note of it, it's in the comments. So if you want to be an early bird and get the best VIP tickets, you can get that now just by following the link in the comments. Well, that's wonderful, Holly. Is there anything else you wanted to share with us before we get into our last game?
I think we have everything. No, I think we're good, Jolene.
Oh, well, wonderful. Okay, well then, I think it's time to start our third game, and we'll learn more about our father, Ronald, and our last birthday chimp during the third game. So I hope you all are here ready to win. Now, Holly, I'm going to give you an opportunity to let them know what they're going to win for the third game. We've already given away a swag pack. We've already given away a bar kit. What else could you possibly win? I'll bet there's something fantastic, something uniquely Project Chimps. What could it be? Why, it's the Panielle comic book. Now, for those of you that don't know, Panielle is one of our favorite chimps because she's such a clown. Yeah, she's my favorite. Yeah. So Panielle is my favorite because she wears her fleece blankets over her shoulders like a cape. So we kind of think of her as our superhero. And because we did, we've actually got a comic book with her in it. And she's fighting the grape juice thieves. Oh my goodness, Ima, did you get a special call?
I'm ordering pizza.
Pizza? Oh, I thought maybe you were ordering tickets.
Well, I can buy. Well, I can't buy the ticket.
Oh, no, not the raffle tickets, but you can buy tickets to Cheers for Chimps.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Okay, so you can get that Panielle comic book. Now, just like our first game of banana. Oh my goodness, I've really got to stop drinking. There's your Bananarama tickets. Woohoo! That's kind of a long one to keep a hold of, but you can link to it in the comments, or just wait for that link to show up in your socials or on projectchimps.org. Okay, so just like our first game of bingo, it will be one line of 5, up, down, or diagonally. And remember, FS in the middle stands for FS, which is, I guess, free space. So you get that one for free. It's one of the few things we give for free because we're trying to support some chimps around here. Okay, Ima. Oh, there it is. See? Yeah. Okay.
Sounds like a pit of snakes in here.
Indeed. Well, Ima, get us started with, let's say, 4 balls.
Your first ball is I-17.
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 followed by N37.
N37.
N37. Your next ball is I16.
I16.
And your fourth ball is I24.
I24. Well, those are some good ones to get you started. I think that was a lot of I's, wasn't it? Oh, so maybe you'll have a nice up and down vertical there for the eyes. I hope some of you are close.
It's the eyes have it.
The eyes have it. Yes, yes. Betty Davis eyes, in fact, have it. Yes. She was a friend of ours. Yes. Well, mine. Ima's not quite that old. Not quite that old. So she was just a young little sprig at that point. All right. So I think before we get into our last birthday chimp, I think they need one more, maybe two more balls. Right. Maybe both eyes, and then they can win.
Your next ball is N40.
N40. And your
next ball is O61.
O61. Okay, those are some good ones to get you all started. I hope you're doing good out there. I hope a lot of you are playing. Maybe you didn't get to play the first game because you came late. Don't worry about it. If you check the comments and you don't have a link, you can still play the game. Go find socialbingo.live and get there with us. Our last birthday chimp for the day, our last June birthday is Mr. Taz. Yes, Taz is our last June birthday. Now, Taz has continued to grow in his role as a group mediator. Yes, that's right. Whenever a dispute breaks out, that lovely Taz, there he is first on scene, often getting between the two or more arguing chimps to break up the fight that's happening. He can also be seen giving comfort and reassurance to all the participants of the conflict after it's over. Oh, and by the way, Taz is a chimp you can sponsor. So maybe you want to sponsor Taz and get one of those Father's Day plushies to let your dad know he's helping out chimpanzees. Tell him he grew somebody very nice to animals, and that's what you're giving back on Father's Day. Yeah. So there's Taz. Let's give a couple more balls in support of Taz before we move on.
Is he like the therapist?
Sort of. Yes.
My therapist doesn't give out balls.
You know what? I think Taz is more like, it is Pride Month, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, give your balls first.
Give your balls.
Yeah.
First ball, G51.
G51. Mm-hmm.
Your next ball is N45.
N45. Yep. And let's give him one more.
One more. Your next ball is I25.
I25. Okay. Well, what I was going to say, Ima, is we know it is Pride Month as well. Yes, some of us have heard of that. So I was going to say Taz is less of a mediator and more of one of those guys that goes to Pride with a shirt that says "Dad hugs for free." Aww. Yeah. He just likes to support people that might be having a stressful day. Mostly his chimp buddies, though. Yeah. So that's what he's all about. Yeah. By the way, Taz loves his food too. I think most of our chimps do. But Taz is very polite about it when it's time to eat. He doesn't shove or push to the front. He just patiently waits his turn. Yeah, that's so unusual for some of our chimps.
I've seen you at a buffet. I know what you're like.
Well, I'm no chimp. Yeah, I'm no chump either. Okay. Now, sometimes he'll even allow younger, less socially high-ranking males and females get their food first. That just seems like a good idea with the females too, maybe. But we think he might have an ulterior motive. It seems like he ends up with an extra treat quite often for being patient. I'll tell you a little more about that after we get a few more balls.
Your next ball is B7.
B7.
Your next ball is I18.
I18. Let's give him one more.
Your next ball is G50.
G50. Oh, so what I was going to say is during our spring celebration, Taz was one of the first to run outside to see. Oh, we've got new comments? Oh, wonderful. So I was going to say, Taz was one of the first to run outside to see what treats were part of the celebration. Now, everyone in the sanctuary could hear him as he cried for joy, screaming everywhere he went. He ran around, grabbing up as much enrichment as he could hold. Then he sat down and he just screamed with excitement for about 10 minutes. He wasn't eating any of the food. He was just hanging on to it, so excited about what he had gotten. Oh, he was so happy. He just held those items with his hands and feet and vocalized about it over and over again. Yeah, he's a sweetie. He's a sweetie. Ima, I think Taz needs a couple more balls to hang on to and scream for joy.
Your next ball is I-19.
I-19. Let's give him another.
Followed by N35.
N35. Yes, and as Amber has said, Taz also has some great hair. Yeah, he's very recognizable because his hair tends to make little wings on his head and on his shoulders. Yeah, I think maybe he had a Red Bull. I don't know. Yeah, so he's very distinctive. And he can be picked out at any time.
You need some water there.
I think I do. So why don't you give him a ball while I recover?
Call your ball. Your next ball is N42. N42. Followed by your next ball is N31.
N31. Very nice. So by the way, I didn't mention, but Taz's birthday is actually on the 21st. Yes, it's on the 21st. He'll be 38 years old. 38. Oh, perfect dad time. Yep. He's not one yet. Nope, that's just Ronald. But he could be. That's why he gives out free dad hugs to all the other chimps, I guess. Yeah. He came to us early on. He's been here since November of 2016. Yeah, he's been having his best life at the sanctuary. Now, if you wanted to get Taz a gift for his birthday on the 21st, he likes mashed potatoes. Who knew? Yeah, he did. He knows. Yep. They're on our wish list, and there's some there just for Taz. Yep. So get him some instant mashed potatoes. He doesn't care if it's freshly created or if it's instant. Makes no never mind to him. He's happy either way. Yeah. I was too. I'm not real picky about my mashed taters. In fact, sometimes the instant ones are better. They're not as lumpy. No. They're not as lumpy. Yeah.
Nope. They come out nice and smooth.
They really do. Okay, well, let's get a couple more balls.
Your next ball is I-29.
I-29.
Followed by G54.
G54. How about one more?
Your next ball is N36.
Oh, getting a phone call again. Oh, my goodness. Hello. Oh, who is this? I don't think I know you. It's Joel, everybody. Apparently, Joel was one of our caregivers some time back, and he remembers Taz, so he had to give us a quick shout out. Well, thank you for calling, Joel. What were you saying? Oh, Taz has changed a lot. Yeah, he was really quiet and sensitive. Well, he's still that, isn't he? Yeah, but he is a little more outgoing. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, he just fits in so well. Yeah. Oh, you would say he was really, his shyness really was something you noticed. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, okay. Yes. No, we're just doing a live show. Don't worry, honey. It's okay. You always got a warm greeting from him. That's lovely. His demeanor. Quiet. Oh, I thought you said something else. Okay. Comforting and relaxed. That sounds like our Taz. Yeah, he's still all of those things. He just has a good time at celebrations. Yeah. Well, thanks for calling, Joel. We're so glad to hear from you. It's been a while. And we appreciate all of our caregivers, past, present, and future. If you're looking for a job at Project Chimps, there's some online. Look at Indeed. You could be working around chimpanzees. Wouldn't that be great? Oh, my goodness. I mean, that's how I got there. Why don't you check it out? Oh, it's great. But yes.
Were you a shy and wallflower back in the day?
I still am. Isn't it obvious? Yes. That's why I'm single. Well, that's not the only reason. You know, my first husband, God rest his soul. I mean, he's not dead. I just wish God would rest his soul. Yeah. Well, let's give him a couple more balls.
Your next ball is N33.
N33.
Followed by N32. N32.
Very good. One more.
Your next ball is G48.
G48. Well, who's close? Who's close? Raise your hands. I don't. Okay. Oh, madam. Oh, I love that outfit. I'll never get tired of seeing you in it. No. And the jewelry. I mean, homemade is just as good as store-bought, isn't it? Yes. Okay. Well, raise your hand. Are you close? Okay. All right. Well, we should mention, since it's Father's Day time,
Yay.
Ronald, our father. Yes, he's the father chimp. Yes, he's the only one. Yeah.
Right.
No, I'm not saying our other chimps didn't have fathers. They're just not living with us at Project Chimps. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Yeah. They all had fathers. Yeah. That's how that works.
Was his father Ronald McDonald?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I
Not
think it
enough-
was Ronald Reagan. Oh, there he is.
Not enough
Hello, Ronald.
Not enough clown
Hello.
makeup?
Not enough clown makeup. I borrowed all of that. Okay, there's Ronald. Now, Ronald likes to display at other groups of chimps in the habitat. Yeah, when they go out, they can see the other guys on their patio, and sometimes they like to give them a little display. Hit the mesh, alarm call, make some noise just so they know they're there. But the interesting thing about Ronald, even though he likes to display his superiority, recently he ran into his son Kennedy. Yes, he did. That's his son Kennedy. And they met at a common door. Now, sometimes with the males, there'll be a little posturing about who's more important to go through the door. Well, instead of kicking at the door, Ronald gave Kennedy his tummy. Yes, it's a chimp thing where they say, it's fine, it's okay, you can go ahead. Very sweet, very sweet. He's a sweet boy. It's really particularly sweet when you realize that Ronald doesn't know that Kennedy is his son. No, he has no idea. Yeah, they were separated early on. Even the mothers often don't know who their daughters are because they are separated in the labs. That's why we're hoping they have their best life now that they're here at the sanctuary.
Don't they do TV shows about that where somebody screams, "You are the father"?
Yes, yes. But Maury Povich has not visited the sanctuary yet.
Maybe you should get him.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea. But I think if Ronald's watching bingo tonight, it's not going to be a surprise for him because he's the only father. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's Ronald. Let's get a couple more balls.
Your next ball is N39. N39.
N39. Okay.
Followed by 073. Oh, we got a winner.
We got a winner. Oh, my goodness. Well, before we announce the winner, we've got a couple of things. I know Holly's got something too, but I just wanted to remind you that Ronald's birthday was just this past month, May the 4th. So he's a father and a current birthday guy. So maybe get him something too when you're on the wish list. He likes peas, by the way. Frozen, doesn't matter. Holly, what have you got for us?
Hey, I popped on to say that Taz is actually 28, not 38.
Oh, my fault. You know,
Turning 28. So
I thought everybody was in their 30s.
if Taz was 38, he'd be one of the older chimps in the sanctuary.
Yeah, I guess he would, because 38 is quite old for a chimp.
Right.
And actually, it's Rusty that's 38 at this point, isn't it?
Mhm.
Yes. Yes, Rusty's our oldest. Wow. Okay.
And I
Well,
actually
thanks.
have a couple of videos of Taz and Ronald if you want to see them.
Oh, I would love that. We always want to see the chimps. Yes, let's
Okay.
see.
I'll play them.
Okay, great.
Maybe you were confusing about your age.
Yeah, I wish I was 38.
Mhm.
Oh, no. Well, that's a lovely bunch of coconuts.
That was
Oh.
Taz and Quentin with the coconuts, and I have one of Ronald. I'll show
Oh,
you.
good. Now, clearly, that's from one of the Easter celebrations because that's like a giant Cadbury egg, right?
I think it was from winter, actually,
Yeah.
but
Oh, it's a snow cone. Okay.
snow. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Do they get a little flavoring in there? Maybe coconut flavored.
Sometimes. I've heard that. Yeah.
Piraguas. Yes,
Piraguas.
yes, yes. Oh, those were lovely. I always enjoyed the videos. Thank you so much for that, Holly. Now, we have to announce our winner. We have a winner for the third bingo game. Irma
Our winner is Dan Karp from Palm Harbor, Florida.
Oh my goodness, Dan, congratulations. Good job. I think actually Dan was the one that won the Father's Day prize too, but don't tell everybody else they'll be bitter. Yeah, we don't want everybody else being bitter about who won. Well, tell all your friends to come play Blingo with us because Dan's winning too many prizes and we need other people too. Dan, you tell your friends too. Tell them it's easy to win. You did twice. Okay. Well, Holly, what a fabulous night. A good guest. We've got wonderful things coming up. We've got raffle tickets to buy for fabulous prizes, diamonds, rugs, guitars. Oh, and that wonderful electric bike. I like those because you can look like you're being healthy and not make any effort at all. Yes, that's perfect for me. Okay, well, so make sure you get your raffle tickets. Make sure you get your tickets to Cheers for Chimps. We have many coming up, not just the one in Tucker this month. Make sure you get your tickets for Bananarama or just send us money. We don't mind that either. Yeah, we don't mind. Oh, and by the way, Holly, we didn't mention for visits that you can stay at Project Chimps now. Yes. If you're kind of the sporty type, we have a hip camp where you can camp out. If you're a little less sporty, maybe you have an RV that you can park in one of our parking lots through our Harvest Hosts. Or better yet, if you're more like me and you like it at least a little bit posh, you can stay in our historic cabin through Airbnb. Yes. And that's what's included in the raffle ticket if you win the Blue Ridge Tourist Package. Ooh.
And there's the chimp trails all right at Project Chimps.
Yes, yes. While you're here staying, you've got lots of hiking to do. It doesn't matter if you're in time for a tour or if you haven't arranged one, because you can still hike the trails any day without pre-arrangement, and you'll hear those chimps. Oh my gosh, do they hoot all the time? Where, Holly, I would love to do a tour on the trails some point at like midnight when they're going nuts. I mean, it would be frightening, but it would be fun.
Yeah. Would you find a Sasquatch out there?
Oh, there you are. Yes, I think you might. And how would you know if it was a Sasquatch or one of the chimps calling? I don't know. Oh my goodness. Well, Holly, we also want to remind them about Father's Day, don't we? What can they do for Father's Day?
There's a Father's Day giveaway, and you can also, instead of doing the giveaway where you win the prizes for free, you can also just sponsor a chimp for your father or buy cufflinks and a tie pin from our gift shop.
Yes, that would be wonderful. And I understand, I failed to mention that Ronald has other children at the sanctuary. I believe he is the father to Buttercup and Charisse, if I'm not wrong. And you can sponsor those girls as a unit since they're twins. So look into maybe sponsoring the two girls. That would be good too. And then their father will really appreciate that. Yes. Well, Holly, I think that's great. Now, we've done a wonderful job on time tonight, but that's okay because a lot of us have school in the morning, don't we? So maybe you can take us out on a wonderful video. Would you like
will.
To? Okay. Thank you, Holly.
Okay, bye, everybody.
Bye. Congratulations to winners.
Do you want to shred like I do on this $4,000 guitar signed by Billy Joe Armstrong? Then buy a ticket to the raffle.